Is it going? Why did it freeze like that?
No, it's good. It's good. You're good. You're good. Hey, y'all. It is Fun Friday.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, my God. It's a beautiful day.
It is a great day.
We are in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and we've been having some amazing weather. Where are you guys? Come on in. Fun Fridays.
Hey, I think we should wait a few seconds. Give everybody a chance to come in.
Absolutely.
I feel like the Jeopardy song.
Hey.
Hey, all right. Ooh, I love it. Girl, don't make me start.
We should have some theme music.
Listen, we do need some theme music. Don't get me started.
What would be our theme music?
Oh my
God! Come on for Fun Fridays.
I'm feeling this song by Jonathan.
Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. It is Fun Fridays. We are talking about healing while hustling. Is that the right one, or hustling while healing?
I wanted to call it hustling while healing. You said healing while hustling.
That's right. That's right, because you are in the process of healing, but you still have to hustle.
Oh my God.
It's your life right now.
You know why? Because the bills don't stop.
They never stop. They don't
The
quit.
bills don't stop. They do not stop.
Energizer Buddy, don't stop, don't quit. Facebook, where you at? Hey y'all, it is Fun Friday.
Oh my God, I feel like this needs to be tilted.
There you go, tilting stuff.
I think it's cutting off my shoulder.
Oh my God.
They need to see this whole jumpsuit. You know I love jumpsuits.
Did you make this one too?
No, I didn't make this one.
Oh, you did?
But
Okay.
I might make one.
Hey y'all, how are you today? Thank you for tuning in. It is Fun Friday. She want to show you her whole outfit today. Y'all.
No. I
Hey y'all, thank you on the TNT podcast. Thank you so much. It is fun. Would you say hello to everybody?
Hello, everybody.
Show them your shoe. She want to show y'all your shoe.
Show you my shoe. Look.
Hello, how are you? Thank you for tuning in.
Look at these.
Oh,
aren't they cute?
It matches her belt. Show them your belt.
Yeah.
Okay.
See my belt? I gotta tie it.
This is what I go through every Friday. So, hey y'all, we've got some
hustle
real.
My healing heels.
That's right.
Do you see what
good?
just happened? Yeah. Good.
Did they break?
Heel just broke. OMG!
Is that Country Boy? Country Boy, where have you been? It's good to see you, Country Boy. Hey, we want to talk to you today. We want to know, have you had to ever continue to hustle while you're healing? Healing from heartbreak, healing from disappointment, healing from anything in your life. Can you stay? Can you come back?
My heel broke just like my heel broke just like my heart.
Lord have mercy. Ooh, you have, Country Boy. Tell us about it. We want to know what happened to you. We're going to talk about what's happened to us, but we want to know what's happened to you and how you actually got through it. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs some help.
Everybody does need help.
I
can tell you how I got through it. Prayer. How I'm getting through it.
Absolutely.
It's prayer. Hey, everybody. I cannot see your name. Hey,
you need your glasses
Cindy.
On. Hey, y'all. Hey, thank you for tuning in. It is Fun Friday. This is the TNT podcast. Every Friday, we call it Fun Fridays. We come in and we talk about whatever we want to, really.
Yes.
But Tina's going through some stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
So we're going to illuminate that and talk about it and try to encourage her, right? Don't you need a little? You're not your normal self today. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm going through a breakup, but y'all know what? One door closes, another one opens.
You better say that again.
Right.
Say it again. What?
When one door closes.
And often it's a better door. Is that correct?
I don't know about that. It's a different door. It's a different door.
It's a different season for you.
It's a different season.
Right. It's a different season, different doors. And when that happens, you have to be open to what God has for you.
Exactly.
A lot of times do not be like Lot's wife and keep looking backwards.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to get biblical on y'all.
She's starting to throw salt. Y'all get it? She's throwing salt in the
Baby,
womb.
I'm just telling you the truth.
You get it? She's throwing salt in the womb. I need my glass. I can't see.
Okay, y'all. So listen. It is Fun Friday. What are the facts? The facts are Tina's going through a breakup. She needs some insight, some healing.
I need some encouragement.
We also have some letters from some people that are doing the same thing and how they're handling. But I'll tell you what. Everybody's been through this. Everybody's been through a breakup.
Yeah, they have.
Everybody's been through disappointment.
Yeah.
On your job and your personal relationship with your family.
It doesn't make
matter.
it easier. When you go through something, you've been with somebody for like 2 years, it still doesn't make it any easier when you go through it.
Well, try breaking up with somebody after 19. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not
I'm
trying to diminish.
We're not talking about you. This is me. I need me. This is me.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Look at you. You heal.
Bounce back, baby. The bounce
Girl,
back is real.
You bounce back like a basketball.
Yeah.
Fierce.
God's got me. He's out the way. Yes, country boy. Who? See? Okay, so then you can come on in, country boy. So
That's country boy.
See, he's got your back.
Thank you.
So do you want to tell everybody a little
Okay.
bit, like, what do you want? How do you want to take this angle today? You want to share anything about what
It
you're
just, you
dealing
know what?
with, or
This
what?
is the thing. What I've learned. Sometimes I think we have people that come
Hey,
into
y'all.
our lives, you guys, and what it is, we may want certain things, or but
Mm-hmm.
you just have to really have that talk. And when you guys are not on the same,
Page.
want the chapters to end the
Mm-hmm.
same way, the story in the same way. You just have to make it. Doesn't make the person bad or whatever. They're good. They're just not your person.
Yeah,
You
they're
know?
good people.
They're
But
great
every-
people.
Yeah, but doesn't
When I
mean
tell
that
you,
great
he
person's
is
for
an
you.
amazing person. But sometimes they're just not. They're just not right for you because you just don't want the same
How do
things.
you finally come to the realization that this person is not really right for you?
Because if you're in goal, if you're in, you're the end for us. Because
Hey, y'all! Thank you for joining in
we're
today.
wives. We're wives, and for me, what I've started to do now is go back and start to study.
Thank you,
Proverbs
Gil. Thank you for
31.
your gifts. We appreciate you.
So, there's a difference when you're with someone, and that's not what they want. You have to finally say, okay.
Do you think that women, and here, comment please, do you think that women get into situations thinking they can change a man's mind?
Yeah, we do. And I stayed in mine for 2 years, but you can't. You cannot
Yeah.
change their mind. Only God can change a person. I
And
think
their
too many
heart.
times,
It's really about their
It's
heart.
about their heart. And
Yeah.
I think so many times as women, we go into it thinking, oh, but I'm the end all be all. I'm
Right.
the
But there's
bee's knees.
Yeah.
And you may be. And sis, guess what? All of y'all,
Are
guess
beautiful,
what, my sister?
gifted,
You're beautiful.
talented. Yes.
You are the bee's knees. But only God can
Yeah.
change somebody. You can't.
Their heart.
You can just be, the only person you can change
Is
is
you.
you. And so what I had to do was look at me and change me and come to some hard truths.
So Izzy, these are facts. Give us some facts about you. Have you been through a
Yeah.
hard breakup?
Yes.
What did you do? Because
It's heartbreaking.
it's sometimes the reflection in the mirror is heartbreaking in itself, because I don't care with any breakup, y'all, it's not always the other person.
You know what the hardest part about
What's
this
that?
for me is? The hardest part is when some of your really good friends call you.
Hey,
Like a
Tim.
friend of mine, he called. He said, hey, he said, Title T, and he said, what's going on? You're not you. I don't
Yeah.
feel
The
your
effervescence.
You
that usually-
made that comment.
Yeah, I
My
said, baby,
babies,
yeah,
my
yeah.
nieces have made that
Yeah.
comment, and I'm like, okay, because it's almost like when you've been with someone for 2 years, it's like a little piece of me is gone. You look forward to that, but you have to go beyond that and know that really and truthfully, I guess part of my problem was I was finding my happiness in this gentleman, and really the source of my happiness should have been in my father, which
What?
is in God.
I say it again because a lot of times
That's
people
it.
put their happiness into others.
Yeah, I put my
instead
happiness,
of the
and that's
joy
it.
comes through. Okay,
Joy
so
comes from above, and I'm going to be just completely
Be
transparent. I am.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was looking for this gentleman that was really the source of my happiness, and he wasn't supposed to be the source of my happiness.
I think we need
My
to talk
father
about,
was.
delve into that a little bit, because a lot of times you get someone in your life, you're excited about having,
I'm
and
excited.
but you lost the connectivity to God.
I did.
And you guys definitely weren't connected together in a relationship that edified Him.
And that's
Uh-oh.
the piece. That's the piece that I think.
Country boy says
Yes.
you need a country boy.
Probably so, because I'm from the country.
Country
Small town.
Shoot your
small
shot,
town
country
girl.
boy. Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot, my brother. Shoot your shot. My brother.
She's
shoot your shot.
available.
Shoot your shot.
But you know what? I mean, honestly, you're not ready for another relationship.
No, I'm not.
I mean, let's keep
Right
it real.
now, I'm healing.
Uh-oh.
I'm
so
going
sorry,
through some
Picasso.
things.
We got Picasso.
Oh
Your
my
wife
God.
left you.
Hey,
She
hey,
said,
so.
What did she say, Picasso?
I can't.
Look. What?
He said, my wife left me. She said I listened to R&B too much.
Oh, you had the wrong wife, bruh.
Oh, I love R&B.
Yeah, you selected the wrong wife. What's up with
That's
that?
terrible. Hey,
Hello
JoJo.
from Omaha. Woo, Nebraska.
Hey.
Hey, we are in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so
We
much for
are.
joining in. Today, we are every Friday, Fun Fridays.
Okay, country boy, I'm going to heal first. I am. I'm getting to know
Look,
me
her
and
joy's
love me.
coming back. But everybody is, how do you, this is the topic is this. While you're hurting, you still have to hustle. We're business owners.
Oh.
So we can't keep our foot off the pedal, even though when we're in a situation where we're hurting or discouraged or just devastated or disappointed. You
Hey,
can't
Kareem.
stop. So
No.
that's what we want to talk about. How is everybody handling that? How do you go on? How do you do it through the hurt and
Let
pain
me tell you,
like
it's-
we've had to do?
It's hard because I'm gonna tell you, it's
Yeah.
one of my
Ooh, NYC in the
senior
building.
employees.
Hey,
New
all
York,
right.
hey.
And
That's one place I wanna visit.
Atlanta. We love it.
Hey.
Thank you for joining in today.
Aw,
Don't you
thank
love technology?
Thanks, Karen. Karen said you look too beautiful to be healing. Hey, my brother,
Hey, listen.
I'm healing. I'm going
She's
through
not
it.
looking like what she's been through. I tell you that.
No. But when one of your employees texts you and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
you know, what's up, boss? What's up?
What's up
You know,
with it, right?
you're too quiet." When your attitude starts to impact them, where they think that their job may be,
Y'all, we can't. I'm
concern.
sorry, we put the monitors too far. We can't even read all these comments. Let's see. What does this say?
Picasso's comments.
Are men
Oh.
intimidated? Ooh, thank you, Picasso. Okay, his question is: are men intimidated by successful women?
He wasn't. I think
It
that's why we
depends
connected.
on the man that you choose.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I've had that before with the ex of mine where I had that issue where I think that it was like competing, but what he didn't understand was this: I wasn't competing. I was trying to compliment.
I think
Because my job is not to
I
be
think
the head of the
a
house.
secure man
Hey, Akeem.
is not intimidated by
No.
a successful
No.
woman. A man that is insecure in his ability or intimidated, I think he's easily intimidated if he's insecure
Right.
in what he brings to the table. It doesn't matter materially, I think, what a woman has, because ultimately, when we're together, we're one. I think what a woman wants is a man to be a man to provide, a man to protect, a man to pray over her. I think
you
see
want
what I'm
that?
saying?
You want that covering?
Yes. You want exactly, but
You
a
want
lot
the
of men
covering.
misinterpret it. If I don't make the money she makes, then that doesn't make I'm a little
I don't
intimidated.
care.
I don't think that's the right.
Adam's comment.
What you got, Adam?
How can we mix with heathens and expect heaven? Ooh. Oh my God.
That's good. That's good. Those are bars. How can you expect to stay with somebody that's unevenly yoked to you and expect a better outcome, Tina?
I don't have an answer.
It's
I don't
insanity.
have an answer.
I do.
have
It's
an answer.
insanity
I don't.
because
It
if
is
you
insanity.
are,
Oh my God.
if you're trying to be evenly yoked with someone that is not godly, who doesn't have the same morals as you, who doesn't have the same values as you, it's unrealistic for you all to be together.
It is.
So
It is.
I think that's what the
is.
problem is. People think they can
It is.
change somebody versus
And
looking
we
at
don't-
who they are.
And you know what, you guys? What we need to start doing is, for don't date potential.
Ooh, could you say that one more time?
Don't
I need you to say it loud and say it
Don't
proud.
date potential.
Why not? Let's talk about why not.
Because-
Why not? People
Because
people
in
are
the end, what you do, I'm gonna tell you what you're signing up for. Potentially, what you're getting is potentially hurt. It's don't date
country
potential.
boy. You need to come back to Dallas. Dallas.
Just left Dallas 30 minutes ago. Oh, dang! You should have looked this up. You should have looked this up. Hey, you guys.
I'm
hey,
sorry.
you
What
guys.
were
Hey,
you
you
saying?
guys.
Hey, we got some people.
Do not date. Oh, I got people on there too on TikTok.
Hey y'all, thank you for joining in. It
Thank
is
y'all.
Fun Friday.
Hey,
It's
you
fun.
guys.
It's still fun. We're talking about healing
hey.
while you still have to hustle. You still have to have employment. You still have to have your jobs. We are business owners, so we dealt
It's
with.
double. You know why?
Oh,
Let me tell you why it's double. When you are the CEO or over your company,
Yeah.
it's almost like you don't get a day off. We
No.
don't get a day off,
No,
you guys.
you can't.
Sometimes on the Zoom, I still have to, and everybody always expects me to be this bubbly, cheerful person, and I'm going through right now. Honestly, I'm gonna try not to cry through this whole broadcast because I'm hurt. But I still have to get up and run. Simone and I both, we have to run our business just like you do. How did you do it?
So, I mean, because after 19 years of being with somebody, 17 years of being married, when I was facing my divorce over a year ago, I was devastated. But I still, and nobody knew. Nobody knew. So you have to make a decision. I got therapy. I'm not gonna lie. I got my girls in therapy. I got myself in therapy because I said I need my mental health to be intact. I got my prayer life, and I got a Christian counselor as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach G because she's
Hey, Coach G, I may be
amazing.
I
She's
need your number. I'm
amazing
be calling
because she
you.
took prayer, she took scripture, she took biblical principles, and she gave me insight into how to process this, and that this was a death, and how you had to go through the 7 cycles of grief to get to the very end. So it's a process that you can make it. That's why I'm gonna tell you, you can make it through, but it takes work.
And
it takes a lot of tears, and it takes a lot of, oh my God,
it's
fortitude.
a lot of fortitude. For me right now, what it's been time is really and truthfully, I have been just getting and studying.
Hey Jason, good
doing
morning.
more and more in my word.
Say that
Hey,
one more
Daryl.
time because this is real.
Hey Shay Love.
Yeah. Hey you guys on
I've been
TNT
doing-
Podcast.
I've been
Thank you
doing
so much.
More and more, getting more and more into my word.
So we share like different Bible plans from the Bible app.
We do.
And
It's awesome.
I would encourage you guys, if you don't have an accountability partner or a prayer partner, you might want to try it. We find there are different things about divorce or healing or restoration, different plans that give you like a devotion and a scripture. And then you can share it with your friends, and then you guys can talk through it.
Yeah.
We do that.
Yeah.
And it has been very helpful to put your thoughts down, like journaling.
Kareem, I'm gonna read the two
Hey,
comments
Kareem.
here. Kareem said, "Hey, he always thanks for
Hey,
always
hey, you
supporting."
always
Hey,
come on. Thank you so
Takesha,
much.
Kareem said, "I love hardworking women. I'm never intimidated. Team, you look too beautiful to be healing, but I'm healing my brother. Thank you. I don't like what I'm going through." And then Kim said, "Jesus and therapy. Yes.
Yes.
But you know what? In our culture,
In that order.
African American, and in that order, Jesus first, then therapy.
Yeah.
We need more therapy.
Why are people?
We need
why
more
are people
therapy.
ashamed to say they've gone to therapy? Do you
I'm
think?
not. I went through therapy.
Why do you think that's so
What's going on?
rampant in the
That's
black
what I-
community, particularly? Like they like mental health shouldn't be talked about or something. Like
I don't
you're
know,
crazy
because-
if you get help from.
Because I think in the old days, what they used to say all the time,
Yeah.
you take it to the Lord in prayer. Well, sometimes you need to take the doctor. What's that coach? What's his name?
Coach G.
Take the Coach G.
Yeah.
Somebody need to take the Coach G. That's,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
you
mean,
just,
yeah.
it's just real, and I think it's okay for us to understand. Even as black women, we need it more. Hey,
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
cousin. Hey,
Hey,
mwah.
cousin.
Hi, Takesha.
You know, but thanks for tuning in
But
today.
we need that because we go through loss, hurt, all of those things built up. And in 51 years of life, yes, I'm 51 years old, I have all these traumas built up. And I need to go through and work through them. And then, you know what? The main thing I want to make sure is everything that we go through is like carrying suitcases.
Oh, yeah,
And
that baggage.
I don't
That's
want,
what I call
I don't
baggage.
want this to be another garment put in my suitcase that I carry into my next relationship.
Facts.
We pack things and we carry it with us. I don't want that. That's, you know, I'm not gonna say I don't want. That's not gonna be my story.
There you go. You and that's the thing. You are the director, the captain of your ship. You get to write the next
Exactly.
chapters of your
Exactly.
your life
Yeah.
and your season. Just because you're dealing with a situation doesn't mean it's who you have to be.
This is just a chapter.
That's all it is. That
It's
you
like
turn
people say
the
it's a
page.
season. Turn the page.
Turn
And
the page.
this is one thing I always said. I said sometimes I have to go back and remember things. You know, God is the author of my life. He does not create junk. He only writes masterpieces. And I am one of his masterpieces.
See, but this is what affirmations and declarations and staying in your word is all
yes.
about. Because if the enemy is tricky. Because if he wants to tell you things, and if you meditate on those things,
That's it.
then that's who you'll become. So it's very important what you're taking in and what you're saying about yourself.
Now your gates, your ear gates,
Eye
your
gates.
eye gates, your mouth. Everything is just so critical, and I don't think people understand that.
Yeah.
Because you can't give the enemy any kind of room to come into your life, right?
So let's get down. The impetus for this today was actually what you're dealing with, but we also got some insight from some other people. So can you go
the
through that a
subject?
little
Hey,
bit?
ladies, the topic is
Healing.
I'm going to Tate. Oh, and
Healing
thank you.
while hustling.
I want to say something home with
Yes.
you guys. You just bear with me for like 2 seconds. To Tate, congratulations on your successful comedy show. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
He's the one that invited us to come out and be
Well,
red
I didn't
carpet
get
host.
when was that?
Well, it was the same night last Friday. We missed it. Please, he asked us to come
call me
correspondent.
because she
And
she be
put us on the next one.
We would love to be
definitely
there.
love to be there.
Absolutely.
Love
Thank you
to.
for thinking of us
Sorry,
as well.
Thank you. And much success, my brother, much success on it. And so we're talking about healing and hustling, going through heartbreak while you're still trying to run and be the captain of your ship.
Country Boy's right. If you stand for something or you'll fall for anything. I think
Yeah,
that's what he's
and
saying.
that's, I love it. And
Yeah.
that's, my mom always said that same thing. And that's so true. It's so important.
You want to get into this letter?
Okay. All right. Let me. Yeah. I'll get to. Let me get to the letter.
Yeah, please do.
I can relate to this. I'm gonna try to get through this and not cry and shed
Y'all
a
pray
tear,
for her.
'cause
She's okay though.
I need all the prayers I can get. Okay. Dear TNT, I almost didn't write this because when you're the CEO, the leader, the one who has it all together, there's this silent rule that says your heart doesn't get to fall apart. that you don't get to be broken and still be brilliant.
Wow.
That grief has to wait until the deals are done. Oh my God, that sounds like that's so true.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm writing this anyway because I'm tired of pretending that success makes you immune to heartbreak. The truth is, I'm hurting. I am leading meetings while bleeding internally, smiling through Zooms while silently mourning a love I thought would last,
Wow.
carrying clients, employees' responsibilities while secretly wishing someone would carry me. Oh my God.
Come on now, speak.
I'm not
This is
gonna
facts.
And maybe someone out there listening knows what that feels like. Maybe someone sitting in here knows what that feels like. To be the strong one, the go-to, the one everyone leans on while you're leaning on your bathroom sink trying to catch your breath between sobs.
Wow.
But here's what I know. I still have to go on.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I'm trying to prove anything. Not because I want your strength like a badge. Not because this vision God gave me is bigger than the pain. This business I've built is part of my purpose.
That's good.
And healing doesn't mean I stop. It means I keep moving with
That's
tenderness, with truth, and with God right beside me. Oh my God, that is so true. Hey, Shaniqua. Okay, so if you're listening and you're in that place, that in-between space where your heart is breaking, but your purpose is still calling, know this. You're not alone. You're not weak. You're not disqualified.
That's good.
You're allowed to feel and move forward. You're allowed to cry and still conquer. This letter isn't about being perfect. It's about being real.
Yeah.
A real woman, real leaders don't always get to pause the mission just because their hearts are aching.
Yeah.
But we can still lead with softness, with soul, with truth. And that's exactly what I'm choosing to do. So today, I lead. Today, I rise. Today, I wipe my tears. And I reapply my lip gloss, and I go off.
That's right.
With love, a broken-hearted CEO.
So why are you tearing up right now?
Because, y'all, I'm gonna try not to cry because I don't want to mess up my eyelashes.
Stop it, girl.
I gotta look fabulous. Always. Because that is so true.
What part is true? What part resonates with you?
All of it. All of it does. I mean, as business owners, as women, we carry so
much. The load is heavy.
It's very heavy. People don't understand what it's like
They really do. Thank you so
to
much.
to walk.
To still continue to walk
To
through
continue
pain.
to walk, even though you're the one that's hurting. And sometimes you just want to be able to come home and have somebody there that will take the load off of you. And I don't have that.
So let me ask
So,
you something.
It's disappointing
Yeah. It's disappointing.
when you think that eventually you're going to get to that place where you have someone that can help carry some of that with you. Because it's business owners, it's CEOs, running business. There's a different set of burdens and stresses that we have.
that you wish that you could share them with and
That
talk through and undergird one another. Yeah.
But when you don't have that, it's a different. So I felt every bit of that because it's lonely.
It's real. Yeah.
It's real. It's lonely.
You know how they
and
say
it
it's
hurts.
lonely at the top, right?
Yeah.
So you know I can relate to everything that you're saying, but here's what I had to do. A lot of times we put too much power into the other person to give us happiness, to give us companionship, to help us, when that energy should be where?
In our Father.
Okay. So
there's been a shift, and oh, I love you too.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love you too.
Yeah.
And it's such a it's been a learning experience for me. Definitely been that. And it's just nice to even be able to come out here and share with you guys. Be transparent. Thank you. Hugs. Hugs. Because you still have to to build. You still have to go on.
Yeah.
You still have to make sure your kids are okay. You have to make sure that your team member, your employees are okay. You know, you still have all of that. And sometimes I think as women, and you know, you and I talk about this
All the time.
we weren't really designed to
For
carry
this,
all
yes,
of this.
not
We
this.
weren't.
We're not.
We're
That was
not
not
built
God's
for
intent
this.
whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah. What's that comment say?
We're not. Take me as I am and watch me go. That's it. So true. We are helpless. We help each other. We support. and love
That's
each other.
right.
That's so
That's
true.
right. That's right.
It's so true.
We need each
Hey,
other.
how are you? My eye.
But you know what? That's why a lot of times you'll call me,
Thank
you'll text
you.
me. There's just a word sometimes that just to know that somebody's there. And it's just about you trusting that God's got you,
Yeah,
actually.
it is.
Yeah,
it is.
it is.
But it is. But I think that in God's word, if we would learn to get back to the basics,
What are the basics in your opinion? What are you saying as a basic?
really, it's really love.
Come on now.
And women
1
were
Corinthians
actually
13.
designed. It's
Yeah.
love, and it's long suffering. It's patience. It's all of those things, and people just don't have the basics of what love really is. And the other thing about it is, I will say this to any man that's out there dating. Okay, honestly, women too.
Women too.
If your intentions don't line up, if you don't have the heart, if you marry, don't hold up somebody else's spouse.
What? Say that one more time.
Don't tie up somebody else's spouse.
So what you're saying is, if this person is not for you, let them go.
Let them go.
Do you think
Don't tie up someone else's
Is
spouse.
that what you're
If you
experiencing
go
right
into it, what I'm saying is this: if you go into something and someone has told you this is their intent, they're the marrying type. You cannot tie up somebody else's spouse. Don't hold something that doesn't belong to you.
in retrospect, I would say you have to believe people when they tell you, or when they show you.
Not when they tell you. Believe
when they show you. But I'm saying this in your case because there was an indication that you weren't on the same page at the very beginning.
And I kept, you know what? And
I need you to be honest about that.
And that's
somebody
true.
needs to hear that.
Toward the beginning, it went, and then it changed to a different way. And I'm gonna tell you, don't think you can stay and change someone, because you can't.
It's just not gonna happen.
It's not going to happen.
They've got to have the fortitude to change themselves, the willingness to change themselves, and the
You can't
desire,
change-
honestly.
and you can't change someone's mind.
They are self-serving, really, dude. A lot of times people are very selfish in their intent in their actions. Length of time isn't love.
It's not.
You're right about that. Y'all are on some points here.
They're very good points.
Facebook, you got some
my
comments
God.
for us?
Hey, T. West said, hi, how are you? We do. I mistake.
Hey,
Yes,
y'all.
I must say, Lord,
TNT
it's happy
Podcast.
that I have-
If we missed a comment, we're sorry. Please put it back in.
I
We-
love it. Tate says he's
What's
got a
it?
wife and a partner and a tag team partner.
Yes.
I love it.
And that's encouraging to
love
hear.
it.
Because God is able, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
He's
He
no
is.
respecter of persons.
No, He's not.
And He is actually
I love
cultivating you in this new season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's
oh,
cultivating
oh.
you in preparation for what He has
It's prepared-
next.
Yes,
That's all
I'm
that
studying.
says.
I'm studying. And like I said, it's not to take away from any.
Yeah.
No,
No,
that
no.
person, wonderful person,
Wonderful.
nice, wonderful, great
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Just not my person. And
Every
that's-
good guy is
and
not
it-
your guy.
Every good guy is not your guy.
Come on now. Every good girl is not your girl.
No. You play. Yes, I must say the load is heavy. Yeah, I just said
Yes.
I would take you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It is heavy. And it's a different set that you go, hey, Latoya, oh my God, she's on here, Latoya. That's Steven's wife.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my brother's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult, but you trust, you pray, and you keep going. And I believe your letter is from a gentleman. Women aren't the only ones that go through it.
No. My God.
We're not. We just, I can only speak because that's my story.
And it's a recent story that you're going through right now.
Oh,
for
we
real.
should seek the full counsel of God. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the full, exactly. If you
Yeah.
don't,
just not pick out the parts, and that's it.
no, that's facts
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
That's
and
facts.
I love it. That's so true, really, dude. That is so true, so true. Hey DJ. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, y'all, we appreciate
I
it.
want to make sure I don't want to miss anybody. And over here
I
on
know.
mine, oh my God.
And these
you
monitors
guys.
are far, so that's why we keep leaning in
Look,
and say,
I'm
like,
gonna keep,
what's that?
I'm going to have to bring this in.
Hey y'all,
And
thank
then
you for
over here, I'll be
joining. Today
crying.
is a fun Friday, but it is
Word.
fun. It's fun as talking about the healing and the restoration that God's about to do when you're in pain and you're hurt and you're in anguish. God can actually turn that situation around, and you still have to do it while you are hustling and still trying to go to work today and make those ends meet. It's possible, y'all. Everybody's doing it every day, but how are you doing it? So talk about it.
Share. Yeah. I would love to hear some stories.
Yes.
Please.
Share with
Happy
us,
Friday,
men, women.
Gizzo.
We need to know how a guy. Let's talk about a guy for a second, because
Please.
men, y'all are strong and
Share.
everything.
I know everybody's going through some heartache and everything else. I know, right?
Y'all ready?
Hey, Amanda.
Okay, listen. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining in. We appreciate you so much. Leave a comment. We've often had people join us to really talk about situations that they've been in. How did you get through it? How did you balance? I'm still got to work. I still got to carry on. I still got to take care of my family. Mm-hmm. How did you do it? What is this comment from Roderick? I can't say. My God rang the. What do you say?
Oh my God! My God! Yay! All right,
awesome.
yes!
You know
oh my
what?
God!
Thank you for sharing that, because a lot of people are going through sicknesses, disease,
Yes.
and you talking about like, how am I going to make through? They still got to go to their medical bills get high. They still got to go to work. So Broderick, thank you for that praise testimony, because honestly, somebody needed to hear that. Somebody needs to hear that. Thank you, Broderick. Yes. Thank you for the gifts also. Thank you so much for the gifts that you guys are giving. We appreciate it. Okay, listen, TNT, I almost didn't write this, because as men, especially black men, nobody really asks how we're doing. That's profound. We just expect us to keep moving, keep leading, keep providing, and keep grinding. But we do all that. But let me be real, your boy is hurt. I'm waking up every day handling business, but my heart is heavy. I'm showing up for everybody while feeling like nobody really sees what I'm carrying. You know what I'm talking about. The quiet hurt, the late night overthinking, the empty side of the bed, the weight in your chest when you just can't shake it off. But here's what I've learned. Pain doesn't disqualify you from purpose. Oh my God. Heartbreak doesn't cancel your calling. And real men, good men, feel, hurt and heal, and still handle their responsibilities. So I get up, I pray, I grind, and I move. Not because I'm trying to prove I'm unbreakable, but because I know who I'm becoming in the process. So that's really good. And maybe that's where you are too. Quietly healing, still building, still showing up. Listen, you're not soft for feeling. You're not weak for grieving, and you're not alone in this. Keep going, keep your head up, and keep your heart guarded, but don't close it forever. Do you hear what he's saying to you?
Yes.
God's not done with you. Love will find you again. But right now, handle your business. Take care of your peace. I need somebody to hear that. Take care of your peace and heal like a man who knows he's still chosen. We don't quit over heartbreak. We level up. Respectfully, a man still healing and still grinding. Lord have mercy.
Oh, I love it.
Say, wait a minute now.
I
wish we. If you're on here, can we invite you in to talk to us, please?
I would love. You know what? And we see women all the time going through heartbreak, but I'd love to see a guy. Yes.
Bye, Country Boy. We appreciate you joining in today.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Country Boy.
Country Boy.
We appreciate you. Good to have you back on.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Thank you for in the comments. Thank you for handling that. What's the deal? Thank you, Roger. We don't know why people come on here acting a fool, but we try to glorify God in the process here. So we don't just we're not going to give him no. But back to this dude right here who says men grieve too. Men have heavy hearts. They're hurting.
They are. And you know what? A lot of times
do you think hurt people hurt people?
Oh, I know they do. Oh, I know they do. I know they do. Because and that's the main thing why I said I want to go through the whole healing process, because you do not want to carry that over into your next anything.
People do it all the time, though.
But it's not right.
It's not right.
Just because they do it doesn't make it right.
Hey, I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying, unfortunately, people do not take time to heal and get restoration. And I think, here's what I know for sure. If you are not doing a self-check on what you need to do to be better, and blaming the other person, then you're definitely not ready. You're definitely not ready.
In my situation, I don't blame that person for any of it.
No,
Not none of it.
You are actually very grateful, in my opinion,
I'm grateful
for the experience and what you
and for him.
gleaned from it.
I
Yes.
still love him.
Absolutely.
Grateful to him. And thinks he's just the greatest person. Don't take anything from that. Just because you and a person doesn't mean that
No,
person
they're not
is
together anymore. Yes.
No, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. They're a bad person. It just means they weren't your person. It's that simple. I don't understand if they have bitterness. Look at you. You work with your ex every day.
Yeah, I
Happy.
uniquely I work with my every day. But here's the deal.
Successfully.
But let me explain. You have to operate in forgiveness. You have the whole thing. My whole purpose is to glorify God, and I realize that. So in my deeds, my work, my actions, I have to, even though I'm hurting, I have to glorify Him. And ultimately, I am doing it because I love my children, and I love the legacy that we are creating for them, and the purpose that God said was part of my purpose. So when you understand your purpose, and you understand that sometimes you're going to get attacked because your purpose, then you can continue to move forward. So when you don't have clarity on who you are or what your purpose is, then you stumble and you fall and you can't get up.
That's it.
But when you have clarity and a vision for what God has given you, you can continue to walk it out regardless of what the enemy throws at you.
I love
So I hope that's encouraging to somebody today, because people ask me all the time, how do you do it? By the Holy Spirit and the grace of God.
The Holy Spirit.
Who dwells within
That
me.
dwells with.
I'm-
Greater is He.
Well, you better know your word, because if you don't know your word, that's when you falter.
That's the only thing, girl. That's the only thing getting me through.
We know.
That's the only thing
this
that's
to be true.
that's the only thing that gets me through every day.
I know. I'm telling you. But you're going to get stronger each day.
Every day.
Each day you're going to have another
Every day.
breakthrough. Each day you're going to have another opportunity to glorify God. And you're going to actually, I would suggest you start journaling as well. Like truly journaling. Putting those feelings, and have a journal of gratitude, please. Stop focusing on the loss and focus on what you should be grateful for. We have health, wealth, and wholeness. We have activities
Just like
of
the
our
gentleman
limbs.
that just rung the bell.
What did he say?
Free.
Yes,
great
Roderick.
women. Oh my God.
See, he has a testimony, and that's what he should be focused on. And everybody who has going through something, focus on what you've made.
You know what? I agree. I agree. I want to speak on that.
What did we
I agree. He said women have more outlets and support.
Let's talk through that.
I agree.
Let's talk through
100%.
reality, though. Is that because of what you're cultivating and not cultivating? Here's what I mean. We are more intentional. Hey, girl, what you doing? Hey, girl, I'm having a problem. Versus men who don't reach out to one another and do that often.
But the thing of it is, I think it's because, let's think about it. Last week when we talked about, are they in a soft girl era?
Oh, yeah.
You remember?
Yeah. That was
they don't
fun.
make it okay
Yeah.
for men to talk about their emotions like the gentleman in the pain. And like he said, it's so true. They've got to create more spaces for them to be able to do that. You know why? Because when they don't, this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
When they don't have that and they have unresolved issues, they carry that over and then they damage the woman. So it's a vicious cycle.
And we understand that's the culture, to be strong and not complain, but being transparent shouldn't be looked at as a negative thing either.
But see,
that's what this brother was saying. I'm hurt, but I'm still pressing on. So why are people afraid to speak their truth and without feeling judged?
That's because, like he just said, hey, there's my little daughter-in-law. Hey, Deanna. Oh, that's
Angelica. Thank you for joining
Thank you so much
Angelica,
for joining,
can you
baby.
write the name right?
No, she's not Angelica. My name is Angelica.
Okay.
So when I tell you, it needs to be where society makes it okay.
Absolutely.
And I think the older men, maybe in our generation, they're seen as, you don't cry.
Yeah.
Yep, I love that. Men close ranks, emotionally protect themselves.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's what he said.
How do you break through that?
But what have you
done? Yeah, what have you done? And how have you handled it? And how
can we create, as women, I want to know how we can assist and support our guys.
I think that's a conversation, y'all. And here's remember the last couple of weeks we had a letter in the soccer era, and she called the dude a punk basically.
Oh yes,
when
she
he
did.
was.
I disagree with her on that.
We absolutely disagree. When you're in a relationship with someone, both of you should have the ability to come to one another, and you not judge him or think he's weak before he should when he's being.
Yeah.
You know, very open and honest.
I agree.
I think it's about the woman that you choose, honestly.
Animals.
That's
I'm
that's about the person that you choose to live your life with or be in a relationship with. You need to make sure you're choosing appropriately. I don't think people do all the time.
But to be honest, probably with her when she's saying that, let's
What?
be honest, she may have been raised in a environment
I understand that.
was I was gonna say what it was street.
Well,
more
that
street.
well, yeah. Well, they don't understand. We don't have that letter anymore. So I'm just saying.
No, but that's what
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, she's used
and
to
it
that.
is society. It's
But
society.
We need to quit. We
Yes.
kind of accept.
You're absolutely,
the truth.
Roderick, you're right. We suggested that earlier.
Yes.
Everybody should have a go-to mental health.
Yes.
And we not. You need to have a professional and not be ashamed to speak to them regarding your situation.
The only reason why we do this is to start. We want the
Conversation.
conversations to be had
Yeah.
about it, because there needs to be more conversations that are had.
In the
especially
open,
in the African American community.
Yes, we talk all the time to one another, but we do this because people have a lot to say. Honestly, they have a lot to say.
They do. But in our culture, and then I was talking to a friend of mine last night. We were on the phone for like 2 hours.
Thank you so
important
much.
to give them the place to be vulnerable and open about how they feel.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
it
women,
is,
we need to work
sweetheart, it
harder
is.
at making our men feel like they can be vulnerable.
But you know what it is?
What?
But then you have a lot of them that are raised by single moms.
What's your
Like
point,
in my
though?
case,
What's your point?
The thing of it is, then when they're raised by single mom, then women like that woman that wrote the letter, and they get accused of being too sensitive
And too soft.
and too soft.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge, but one in which I believe if you're picking the right person and being prayerful about that person, that you'll find your person who will. Y'all can do this together.
It's causing a whole lot of other issues. It's
I know.
almost like
It is.
trickle down.
It is a snowball effect, actually.
It's an ugly snowball.
That's
effect.
what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
It is a fine line. Yeah.
It is. It's a very, very fine line.
So reality says, draw from your upbringing with.
That was instilled from our mother and
and
father.
so you
But
were
see,
so
this is the
blessed
thing.
to
You were
have
blessed
that.
To have your mother and father in the home, hopefully,
Right.
in your life.
Right.
But so many children don't
have that. I'm from a
They're-
single parent environment. Didn't see that at home.
Yeah.
Right. And your dad.
violent.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't see that. You know, my dad they didn't get divorced until I was like 13, so he was there.
But not there.
My brother is a phenomenal father because, you know, my dad was still in the life, but was raised by my mom was be independent, be strong.
Hey, Miss Shirley.
Because even when, hey, Miss Shirley.
Yeah.
But she was still almost like a single mom because my dad worked all the time.
Right.
He was
So
a
your
hardworking
upbringing
man.
has a lot to do with
It
how
does.
you handle it.
does.
But just because you were brought up a certain way doesn't mean you can't change or can't.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
I hear people say all the time about that.
I think that's
you know,
a-
I'm this age. I
think
I
that's a-
can't change.
I think that's
can't-
a lie. I
That
think
is
that's
a
a cop-out.
lie from the pits of hell.
I think that's a cop out. I do.
Because you can change.
You have to have
You
the heart's desire
can.
to do so.
You have to want to change.
And the desire and the heart to do it.
You have to have the heart to want to do it. You know what I mean? It's a choice. That's
So-
what I think.
So, can anybody give a comment on? Have you been through something, Broderick? Thank you for. How did you get through? You got to ring the bell, but how did you get through getting to the point where you got to ring the bell? Because going for dialysis, cancer treatment.
No, it's chemo and radiation.
Chemo and radiation. Going through
Hey,
that
Katina.
weekly. How did you keep yourself up? How did you keep
What did you
prayerful?
do?
How did you keep going? That's what people need to hear.
And finding the
Strength, the internal strength to do that. And did you have a support system? Because I will say for me, going through my situation, I had to have a select prayer warriors in my camp to help undergird my prayers because I wouldn't have made it, y'all.
No.
You
And
understand what I'm
can't-
saying?
And you can't share everything with everybody.
Oh my, it's impossible. Please don't.
Because you think they praying for you and
But
they
they're
praying
not.
on
That's
you.
why I said you have to have select.
Very select. Very select.
So it's very, I think you have to do a combination of
You
things.
do.
Get
You
your,
do.
your mental health
You do.
expert on board. Get your accountability and prayer people
Yep.
on board.
Yep.
But you yourself have to do the work.
I know for me, what I'm doing is just taking this time to really get to know me. And you know what I realized,
Oh, that's
you guys?
good. Have you always been in a relationship, you think? And never by yourself?
Pretty much.
Uh-oh.
You know what? And I think
Ooh.
that's pretty much because I've been, well, after my husband passed away, I was single for like 2 years. And I
But
think
that's the
sometimes
longest, yeah.
that's probably about the longest
Yeah.
I've been single. This time around, it's been 3. So when I tell you, it's like this. Hey friends, great to see both of you. Good to see you
True
too.
One. Is that
Oh
True
my
One?
God, that's True One. Where
Hey,
have you been?
we appreciate you being
Ah,
here. Peace and
good to
blessings to
see
you
Peace
too.
and blessings.
Thank you. We appreciate your support over our time here.
It is. I'm getting to know me because I realized something. I've always either been a wife
Ooh.
and a mom.
Uh-oh.
I've never
That's
just
really
been
good.
Tina.
But
I've
you
never just been Tina.
So
So
do you
I'm-
think you even like you?
Girl, I love me.
But my whole point is, here's what I'm
Let
saying.
me know.
What I'm saying is, do you even like you? Like, I'm from a single parent. I'm the only child, so I can be happy with me, or I can be
She
happy
had
with
me,
me.
but I was only child for 5 years.
So,
I
but-
love my
But
brother.
my
He
whole
crazy.
point. But my whole point is, because you've been in relationships,
Mm-hmm.
are you okay with just being with you? Like, do you like you like being with just you? I'm okay.
I am now.
And
And I think you know what it is.
but that's, I mean, be honest about
it's
that.
honest and truthful because
Yeah.
this is the thing. I had to stop, and then, like I was saying, and talking to one of my friends last night, that's what he was saying. He was like, "Are you Tina? Are you okay? Are you
Yeah.
good with just?" I said, "You know, I think I am. I think I'm gonna be okay.
You are.
I'm good. I'm getting to actually know
Yeah.
me, really. And sometimes, you guys, I think what we have to do is set. We don't want to
Have a
sit
reset?
in it.
What?
We don't want to sit in it.
Oh, in what?
We don't want to
The
sit
hurt?
in the hurt.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to sit in the hurt.
It's part of the grief process.
It's part of the grief process, but it's not even that. It's also part of the growth process.
Say it right there. That's it. That's a
So you have to
winner chicken dinner right
It's
there.
winner chicken. You have to sit in it and just go through.
Be okay
You know,
with
I
it.
can't just. I know if I go through, I don't want to go around it.
You gotta go through it. You
I
can't
have to go
around
through it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, bestie. So as I go through it, I know I'll come out of it like pure gold.
So
So I'm going through it.
So what are some things that are anchoring you right now to make it through? Is it your kids, your work? Like what's giving you, is your purpose helping you to get through this situation? Because you know on the other side of this. Like talk a little bit about that
What's helping me is
in this season. What's
in
really
this
helping
season, my relationship with the Lord is the main thing.
you? Mm-hmm.
And
what else?
then knowing that the purpose that He has orchestrated for my life is what I really need to be focused on. And that is my go-to right now. But I tell you, ladies, we have to be very, very careful to where we don't throw ourselves so much into work that we forget everything else. Hey, Jamal, that you still got to. Oh, it's Jamila. Hey, Jamila. Y'all have my glasses
She had her
on.
glasses on, y'all.
We still can't throw ourselves so much into our job that we forget everything else.
Well,
'Cause
here's
I think
what
sometimes we have the tendency
I
to replace
understand
one
that.
thing with something else.
True, but when I'm during my divorce, one thing that got me up and wiped the tears away was that I had to get going for my kids.
Oh, that's
I didn't want their life
yes.
to be disrupted. I didn't want what happened affect them as much as possible. So it gave me the fuel to get myself together and go wipe the tears away and go forward regardless of what I was going through. So there are things that are impetus in your life to help you just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of bed and wipe the tears away.
definitely.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like what are those?
Oh, my sons.
Absolutely.
My 2 boys, especially like my
Absolutely.
youngest who's still with me going, and
Absolutely.
while he's going to college. They're my why.
Exactly. So you have to stay
My
focused on
sons-
the why. You have to
my
stay
sons
focused on
are
it.
my reason why. They're my.
I know
my
you're.
why.
I'm not discarding or discounting the relationship with Christ because we know that's
Yeah,
our number
but
one.
my boys
But
are my
there
reason why.
There's other reasons why you
Charles.
have to keep hustling. You have to keep going.
Yeah, because Stream
That's
wants their
my point.
money, AT&T wants their money,
Netflix,
Nexus wants their money,
everybody
which they
wants-
only got about 3 more payments, and I'm done with them. Praise the Lord.
Here's a quote that was pretty funny. Listen to this quote. Healing doesn't wait for a day off. Neither does the mortgage.
Amen. That mortgage, don't be more care about it.
They
Look,
don't care if you crying. Who
yeah,
cares?
they like this. Ma'am, they're gonna ask me.
You will be crying
Here,
without
they gonna do this.
foreclosure.
Here that Kleenex and here's your mortgage coupon. Go on, pay it. Kleenex and
They
coupon.
don't care. That's
Next.
a fact.
People don't care about that.
So
We have to break. Oh my gosh.
What's that?
I love that. Oh,
what did they say? I can't read
oh.
it.
He said we have to break the attachment from our picture that was not perfect.
Ooh, reality. You don't. That's another bar from you. Golly, let's go deeper on that because
Elaborate, because I'm telling you, because you know what I started reading was I looked into attachment because that's exactly what it is. And then sometimes I think we have to call these things for what they are, you guys. And a lot of times
Soul
what we
ties.
do, that's it.
come on now. Let's not even go.
A friend of mine that's a minister has been studying licensed contracts and covenants. And the problem with this whole thing is, you guys, we enter into these contracts and covenants with
Hey, Queen.
individuals that God didn't
intend for us to. Ooh, you done said that right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my
licensed
goodness.
contracts and covenants.
Physical entanglement
Pastor
clouds
Woodard,
the what?
for
Clouds
that.
the mind.
What'd he say?
Physical entanglement
Bam.
clouds the mind. Y'all know y'all need to
She
elaborate
talking
on
about
that.
sex, y'all. I'm just gonna say it, but she put it nice. That's how you invent them soul ties. She didn't put that in there, but that's what she means.
But that's
She's
facts.
So, it's facts. It's facts. It's facts. It's
Man,
facts,
I need
it's
y'all
facts.
to jump in on this because I want to know y'all's point
It's
of
facts.
view. Because if you take, do you think that's a true statement? Because men don't think of sex
It is.
or as women
It
do.
is.
You see what I'm saying?
Reality
Beauty,
is
hey,
that
beauty.
it's
It's
not
not always
it's
the-
the other person's. It's our own emotional.
That's
state.
what we said earlier. You're right there. It's you. While you going through this healing
can't-
and
it's
restoration,
me.
look at.
It's me. That's the other thing. We have a tendency to always want to look at the other people when we need to be looking right down here in this
the
mirror.
Yeah. So that's
It's
a great
here.
point. Thank you for sharing that because that's a real deal that people
That's
don't.
facts.
They always want to point the finger, but when you do
Hey,
that,
Tanza.
there's a finger pointing back at you as well, but nobody wants to take a
Okay,
look at
speaking of
that.
my first lady. Hey, Tanza.
Oh, I met her before. Where is she at?
She's out here.
Hey,
she's
mwah, mwah,
hey,
mwah. Thank you.
gorgeous.
Congratulations, right?
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. You are encouraging to us. She is now. Oh, I guess that's her business.
Nah, that's it. Yeah, wait. But yay,
Hey.
well deserved. I
We're
love
so
that.
happy for
Listen,
you.
That just like I have 3 of y'all. It's so wonderful. I have all 3 of my besties here.
Oh, who is that?
One over here, Portia.
How come I met
You
Bestie
sitting
over here?
You met Bestie over here. You got me Bestie over
No,
here.
I got
So there's Bestie here,
Hey.
Bestie sitting right here, and then Bestie on this camera. So
I
I got
met this
all
bestie, but I
y'all
need
hear
this
that? I got. Yeah, you've met that one, guys. So I got all 3 of my besties around. See, y'all see that? That's what you got. A great circle. That's
gotta
it.
have a village.
I'm so blessed. I've got my village. I got all my gangs.
Or your
all
tribe.
here. I got my tribe. That's how I get through.
And that's an important part of healing. That's why I said it. I wanted to talk to that. Because
Yes.
you need to surround yourself with people who are vested in your benefit and who care about you. I think one of the things that sometimes when you're married for a long time,
Yeah.
you are so busy focused on your family that you forget your friendships.
You do.
Or you, not that you forget them,
What
but
did we say the
we
other
will
day?
never do that
We will
again.
never do that.
Never.
We said we're gonna do what? We said what, once a week? We said every week.
At least.
At least
You-
once
but
a week. We're going somewhere.
You
We're
have to
doing
be
something.
intentional about it.
We're
though.
doing something tonight.
You have to be intentional
So
about
excited
it.
about tonight, too.
It'll be fun.
It's gonna be so much fun. We're doing something tonight. But you have to, because you know what? Sometimes we, like you just said, you have to remind me all the time. We get so wrapped up in relationships that we throw everything else to the side.
Can't do it. Won't do
Oh
it.
my
anymore.
God.
What?
Reality said, taking accountability for your decision
Yes.
makes what aiding him. And I am. Man, you speaking facts. Where are you? Look,
Where are you located?
Where
Yeah,
you
where you located?
When I say
Why?
speaking
Would you like to
truth,
join us today? You got some other
Yes,
bars that you want to
please.
share? Because you
we
sure
will bring you
can.
on camera. Our producer
Can
just
they do it on
sent you an
camera?
invitation.
Can we
Man,
get them on camera?
our producer just sent you an invitation.
Did we?
Because I'm telling you, when I say you own it, you are on it.
Can we see them? I just like to see people. I can hear them, but can we
Man,
ever see
I'm
them?
on it. Now listen, when I tell you the wisdom, he on it. As the kids say, you on another one today. That's what they
Where
call
are you
it.
located? You can't jump
he-
on. Where you? Maybe he doesn't want to come on.
I don't know, but he said he at work. He working.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we understand that.
You speaking
but we still
facts.
appreciate you
Oh my-
joining in
oh,
today.
that even
Thank
means
you
even
so
more.
much.
Oh my God, he tuning in while you at work. Thank you.
But what city are you in, though? We don't know that. Are you here
He's
locally?
in Arlington.
What? No reality? Okay.
Wait. Really dudes say having women, men, besties doesn't replace the need for romantic relationships.
Now he done
No.
said that too.
It's
Now that's true.
It's true.
Really, dude? You
And
keep it real.
really do.
We love you
have-
too.
Now listen,
He's
why
true.
you gonna throw salt on her? She
No,
already did the last wife.
because he keeps it real. Like I keep
I know
it real.
that's why he called really dude. But I'm really dude.
Because there
Really?
but God created us this way.
You're right.
He created Eve for Adam. So absolutely he's put that desire in us.
And you know what? Let's speak on that. 'Cause this is what I
Yes.
want women to understand.
What?
Okay, don't y'all come for me.
Come
Tell
for
y'all.
What? What is
y'all?
it?
I've been speaking my country voice. Don't y'all heifers come for me?
Then would you say what you need to say?
Don't y'all heifers come for me?
What?
We were not meant to usurp the authority of a man.
Oh yeah, no. Submission is real.
God made,
Yeah.
created man.
Yeah.
He made a woman from the rib of a man.
Come on
so
now.
what does that tell you, my sisters?
We need to be submissive
Okay.
to the man.
You got to be submissive.
That's why you need to choose wisely.
So don't y'all heifers come for me. I'm just going to say that.
That's why you need to choose wisely. I mean, for real.
I said it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I used to be one of the first ones that wasn't in line with that. However,
How did that
as
affect
I
your
have-
relationship?
Where am I sitting? Who's sitting next to me?
Well,
No offense, I enjoy your company.
I understand.
But I'm single. So I'm just going to keep it real with
you
you.
have to do that thing.
Okay. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Because I want you all to get your blessings.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She can't reach it.
Producer, you're going to have to help me here.
Yeah,
I'm
she
trying to
can't do
slide
it.
my little...
So I think
I
to
got
be
it.
honest
Okay,
about no, she didn't
I
get
did.
it. So I think if you
I wanna keep
she's
it
got
real.
to do the
And my little
puzzle
puzzle.
thing. So
Here's my little-
I think I love your transparency because
I'm gonna be honest.
You have said you have
Thank you.
often said this, and you're not ashamed to say
No.
it. That you've changed because you used to be that chick,
Yep.
but you're no longer.
Nope. I got smart. I got wise. I got wiser.
Whoa. Yeah.
I got wiser. Here you go.
And that's okay. And that's
I got
that's
wiser.
what wisdom is about, and that's why you need to
Yeah.
pray for it.
You have
That's why
to.
you need to pray for wisdom.
You have to pray
Oh,
for
now you're getting in the way now.
I'm
sorry. She
I'm
can't
sorry,
get this
sister.
right, y'all.
You're going to help me here. I'm trying.
Yeah, so
I'm
she's
trying.
got it. She's got it.
But it's people got to learn. There we go.
What's reality say? Only to a what?
Only to a man who is submitting himself to the fruits of the
Thank
spirit.
you. That's why I said you have to
Amen.
choose wisely.
We gotta submit to
Galatians
the
5:22. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, and what? Self-control. Now you any day of the week you can submit to that.
Who wouldn't? Because what you're going to do, you're going to submit to him as he's submitting to the Lord.
Facts.
Because when I tell y'all know my saying, I don't follow foolery.
You stay far from it.
I stay far away from foolery. But one thing I have learned in
Yeah.
this season is to seek God's wisdom and his guidance, which is sometimes we want to try to tell ourselves that that's what we're doing, but we're really not.
We're not.
What we're actually leaning on is our own understanding.
So can you be honest with the people
Mm-hmm.
that in these past 2 years, who were you leaning on your own understanding?
It was me. It was all me. I was leaning on my understanding, what I wanted,
What you
because
desired.
what I desired,
What you thought you could change.
what I thought I could change, and God had to shake
Shake it up,
me
yeah.
and back to reality and remind me, wait a minute, baby, I run this. This is it's about me. And the other thing is, never make a person your source.
Ooh, this is so good. Can y'all just? That's a bar right there. Say it one more time. One more time.
Never make a person your source.
Who is the only
God
source?
is my source.
Come on
and
now.
my supplier.
Come on now.
And
let the
that
church
is
say
what I-
amen,
Hey,
like Gil
Robert
just
and
said.
Janet, oh my
Amen.
God, blessings
For real.
to y'all. I haven't
For
seen
real.
y'all forever.
If you remember, this is wrong.
This is my old chaplain.
Can-
this is my old chaplain is on here. Oh
Oh
my,
my
God.
God. They should be pre.
Bless
can you pray
it,
for-
Robert
bless
and
us,
his
Lord,
beautiful,
pray.
his lovely wife. I don't know which one's on here, but yeah. Oh my God! Hey!
Thank you for tuning
When I
in
tell you-
today.
When I tell you this lady here, her name was Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet. Y'all, have you ever met somebody that when you encounter them, their spirit, you just feel it's like you just get in the presence of an angel. This is this lady right here, Janet.
We have an angel on the line.
An angel on the line. I think I haven't seen her probably, I know, a good 6 years or so.
Yeah.
But her and her husband both were just beautiful, God-loving, God-fearing people.
Awesome.
I just have to say hi. Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in today. We appreciate you very much.
But that's your source.
Yeah.
God is your
The source. And when
He's the
you
source.
get it twisted, what happens?
He
will have to remove.
It's a mess.
He'll have to
He'll remove. He will
Oh,
remove.
Lord.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
He will remove
Uh-huh.
anything
That is
that's not of Him. It's
you
not.
almost make an idol.
And that's exactly what I think I did. No, not what I think. That's what I did. That's what I did with my relationship.
So you know what we need to talk about how to not necessarily now, but when you're in a relationship and you have family and you have your business, how to make sure they don't become the idol. Mm-hmm. And you make sure God is always remains the main thing.
And
That's what we're gonna do a podcast on that next.
Ooh,
Don't you? That's a good one.
that's a
Because
good
I think a lot of people battle with
that's
that.
a good one. And the same thing goes for our kids.
Yes.
There are some of us that make our kids our idol, and we don't.
And
we
live
don't realize
vicariously
that.
through them.
Yes, and we don't even. Ooh.
You know I'm on my job today. Reality.
She shows his page. She play Ayana Van Zandt, ain't she? You over there playing Ayana Van?
Hey.
Ain't she? Oh.
That's hilarious.
I think she's cuter though. She's pretty.
Well, we're not going to talk about
She's
that.
pretty. She's pretty too.
We're not going to do that.
She's pretty.
But
Girl,
I wish I could.
Black is beautiful.
some of
All
her
black
coins.
is beautiful.
But anyway, thank you.
Girl, me too.
Stay
Me too. I wouldn't have to be hustling while healing. I'd be
just
kick
healing.
back while healing. I just be healing.
Hello. Okay, what's Gil say? It's so important to have that
Personal relationship
It
with
is.
Christ.
It's vital.
Oh.
It's vital. It's vital. I love the men are saying this. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, men, because men who needs to be leading the women, the family, like
Hey, Anthony.
when they got it down, it's much easier for the family.
It's
It
much
really is.
easier. You have got to understand
You're
that
right. Lean
God
not on
is
Proverbs.
the beginning and the end. It's a
Yes.
reason it says He's the Alpha and Omega. Everything starts and needs to end with Him.
So I think for this, the essence of you getting through this is that you're on the right path.
Oh, girl,
Because
yes.
you definitely know what you need to do,
Oh, yes.
how you need to do it, and you are activating that plan.
Oh, yes.
But in the process, you're still going to have some tears. You're still going to have some days. But guess what? It's part of the grief
Hey,
cycle.
DJ Romeo.
It's part of it.
Yes. Lean not to your own understanding.
So y'all
I love
finish this
it.
podcast off if you can in the comments.
Yes.
Give some encouragement to Tina, to
Send
myself,
me some love. Send me
to
some hearts.
send some love out here for people that may be dealing with heartbreak or illness or situations or whatever they're dealing with now. Give them a couple seeds and nuggets that they can take through the rest of this weekend and week and focus on instead of their issue.
Thank you.
Anybody.
Oh, God, you know, I
So we
always
appreciate the comments that have been given.
Oh my God.
Why are you all in my chair though? Could you move over?
Oh, it's my knee. And they're sitting there and the word alone, there's a problem. Oh, if they're sitting there and the word alone, there's a problem. That's so true.
Yeah, so stay focused, girl. Stay focused. What's Facebook say to you?
No, that's really do. Really do had made a comment. You know,
What'd
really
he
do is really do. We like really do. Really do.
Really Dude is
He's
real.
Really do is real. He's never disrespectful. I enjoy really do. I love when I see
Thank
his
you
name
for
pop
tuning
up.
in. We
Thank
appreciate
you for
you.
always supporting. Oh my God. Hey Marvin. We've got the Minister of Music on the line.
Oh wow.
Yeah, girl.
Okay. All right now.
Hey Marvin.
Maybe
Hopping
you
on
can
from
sing to you later.
Atlanta.
Maybe you sing something to you
I
later.
don't know. Did you sing? I know you play. He's a phenomenal musician. I've heard him play.
We
on
have
Facebook.
people from all walks of life on here.
He's in Atlanta. He's in your.
All right. Atlanta is not my city. Now, I used to live there, but I do not claim Atlanta. No, thank you. Y'all can have Atlanta. No.
Oh.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up this podcast, but we want to say thank you for tuning in.
Thank you both are so great and
thank you.
giving so much love to all of us.
Thank you. We appreciate you so much. The purpose of this really is to say it's a fun Friday. We can walk. Is it Woosah? Woosah. At the end of this week.
What about knowing?
And we appreciate you. If you guys have not followed us yet, please do. I'm Tanika Donnell, Realtor, and this is
I'm the real Tyler Tina. We're with my law firm.
and in our real life, we are CEOs and COOs and whatever of our own businesses. We're here to serve you in every aspect of real estate that you need and desire. So
Wait.
whoa.
I mean, cut you off real quick.
What?
You got 2 new listings.
Yes, I
Well,
do.
no, my bad. We got 2 new listings. Go ahead.
So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, check out my listings. One in Cedar Hill, 1105 Wishing Well, and one in the Dallas area. Very affordable right there.
That one's 280.
280. Come on,
Girl,
280.
y'all can't beat that.
725. Come on, anywhere in between we can help with. So if you haven't followed us, please do. Please follow. We put great content out as well. So
We do. We do.
we do.
And what
hold
happened
on.
this weekend?
Tell them what we're working on real quick.
Ooh,
no,
y'all
we're
not
gonna
gonna
save it. We're gonna save
So,
that. Don't
you
do
want-
it.
you want-
Don't.
oh my God,
Just
I'm so
brief.
excited.
Okay, for the briefly.
Okay, so all of y'all we all like soda, right?
Soda.
It's called soda. You know what soda is?
What is soda?
It's I'm Soda. So we're working on I'm Soda, SOODA, which is sick of online dating apps. Y'all, it's a mixer that we're putting together. We'd love to see y'all there. Start getting your tickets together now. So
Let
you
me
can
find what?
fly in
Oh,
to
oh,
DFW.
Lord.
We've already got the location. We've got a really nice location.
It's gonna be
Host
fun.
is already confirmed. Oh my
gonna be
God,
fun.
y'all, the place is gonna be phenomenal.
So we'll get more details as they come
We're gonna
forth,
be
as
in the building.
as the date and all that kind of stuff.
We need to do this stuff. We need the dudes to show up. We know the women are gonna be there. That's
Yeah,
never the
it's-
issue.
it's usually the guys.
But we need eligible. Notice somebody said thank you for the
Somebody-
gift. We need
Thank you for the gifts. We appreciate it.
eligible bachelors that have a love for the Lord.
Come on now.
Okay, and you will be vetted.
And so we will talk about that in future podcasts. But yes, that's coming up. We're working on some things.
So what soda brand are you?
Okay, everybody have a
You're
one.
giving me Sprite with this color.
Right?
Mountain Dew
Bubbly,
Sprite,
effervescent,
bubbly,
what?
Refreshing.
There you go. I'm all that. Okay, y'all. Have a blessed and amazing remainder of your day and weekend. We will
Yes.
see you next Friday. We won't be on here. I meant to tell you that.
What's next
Well,
Friday?
it's
Why
next
you
Friday.
just bring this
Wait,
up?
it's Friday.
Is it Good Friday?
Hold on. No. What is it? The 25th? What's next Friday?
Producer?
I know. Sorry about that, y'all. I will not be here Friday the 25th. I tell you that
Okay.
because I have a
Yeah.
advisory board meeting.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Gotcha.
Is that next weekend? Probably not. Okay, so
Friday the 18th is Good Friday.
Oh yes, we'll be here,
We'll
won't
be
we?
here.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on. No, we won't.
No, we won't.
We're off. Okay, see, we don't really know the calendar. Okay, y'all, see ya. We'll see you when we see you. All right, love y'all. Bye.
Mwah! Toodles! Well, she's got to help me.